will go to the Caernarfon Stadium for the Stadium Shopping Premier Championship Conference fixture between the Newspaper and Caernarfon. On behalf of the state, I personally like to welcome the players, management team of Indicated and Mark Hall, some officials and supporters from Caernarfon, and hope everyone enjoys the day whatever the result is for having a special celebration season. If you'd like to purchase the back page of your one program, I'll want to see you on to the home. The first to make the attention to the ground announcement. Right, first of all, remind everyone that the whole of the stadium area within the outdoor learning event, including on the balcony, is a strictly no smoking area. Please note this includes the use of vapes, e-cigarettes and any other similar devices. So I remind everyone that FAW rules state that strictly no alcohol is allowed to be used during the pitch at any time. Also, as a health and safety reason, there are strictly no glasses or glass bottles allowed outside of the main building, even onto the balcony, and even if the others take properly. So I especially remind everyone that no such patients allowed on the pitch at any time. Please note that if you feel or think that any such patient went to the further place at any time before, during or after a match. Finally, remind everyone that while we're going to the program, there is strictly no sound allowed anywhere in located city areas, even to allow those in parking, so I'm certain we're going all the time. So I also just want to remind everyone that while we're going to the program, everyone who doesn't stand on property must be seated on the seats in the stand. There is no standing allowed on the balcony of the free table seats in the stand as this is possible. The TNS player underwater decision must be sponsored by next children while people have the bottle and very grateful thanks to them for their continued generosity too and more off with the next club. For anyone who would like to pay their expenses to support their large efforts following the fund on the Australian Treasury, I have details of the funeral service. If you can become concerned with the put the kitchen Treasury at entry crematorium for London Road, Closely, starting at 2 o'clock p.m. Founders allow those employees for any donated kitchen drive will be shared between the sheriff's offices and the Midlands Airlines. Anyone attending is asked to wear a front of green and white. Last Heaven's funeral on Thursday the 26th of February at entry crematorium, Closely, starting at 2 o'clock. As people start following the essential mobile taxi farmers in Hotel and CWI 10 miles by Scotland in Caernarfon, which is on Thursday the 27th of March. The start time is 10 o'clock a.m. and the starting point is the Trevor Baker Visitor Centre. Waiting can be booked by logging on to www.hotel.org.uk/canal. The ticket price for taking part is £15 per adult and £5 for children. Every station will celebrate crucial funds for hotel and children's apartments, charities dedicated to providing the funds that care children with right questions and needs. The support will help ensure that every child receives the best possible care and families provide comfort with no challenging time. That's the hotel and kids are 10 miles. And now on to the city rider, starting with our business Caernarfon Town, right rider, goal number 1, Connor Robert. Number 2, Morgan Owen. Number 3, Matthew Jones. Number 5, Bill Williams. Number 7, Paolo Mendes. Number 8, Danny Goffin. Number 10, Captain Gareth Thomas. Number 14, Brad Young. Number 24, Kyle Harrison. Number 25, Rio Owen. And number 27 is Brian Sears. Those for Caernarfon Town are number 6, Stuart Lewis. Number 9, Adam Davies. Number 13, Scott Goalkeeper, Aaron Thomas. Number 33, Callum Williams. Number 40, Charlie Griffin. And number 49 is Alan Wynn. Number 22 in goal is number 30 and sponsored by Marketing Goals Marketing, Jack Edwards. Number Number 2, Jacob Owen. Number 3, Jordan Marshall. Number 4, Dominic Cornett. Number 10, Captain Dan Redmond. Number 15, Owen Farrell. Number 16, Alison Mackay. Number 17, Jordan Williams. Number 18, Warren Holden. Number 19, and sponsored by the last fourth bar, Ben Clark. And number 28 was Ben Wilson. So to the second division on number 7, Caernarfon. Number 9, sponsored by F1 Supply, Ken Charles. Number 14, Dan Williams. Number 22, Dan Davis. Number 35, Rose Summons. Number 37, Ivan Gentry. And number 38, the no-goal difference is Ian Owen. The referee is Mark Peck. The two assistant referees are Stephen Davies and John Rover. The fourth official is Nick Pratt. And the referee is there, Mike Jones.
Maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads out high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight. Don't be down, don't be such a mess. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight.
It's there against all the odds. Celebrations out on the pitch.
And yeah, it's white and green, you know what I mean. And maybe the time is right for us to back our team. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads out high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight.
What a beautiful sight I've just seen.
And yeah, it's Champions League, and you know what we need. And maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. And maybe it's time for you all to know go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight. Don't be down, don't be such a mess. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight.
Celebrations out on the pitch.
So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight.
It's there against all the odds. Celebrations out on the pitch.
And yeah, it's white and green, you know what I mean. Maybe the time is right for us to back our team. Maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Park Hall Stadium for this Friday evening game. As we approach the end of February in Phase 2 of the Curry Premier, we have Caernarfon versus the New Saints. And I've also got a special guest with me today. Joel is here to join me on co-coms. Joel, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Looks to be a promising game, and I hope it's an exciting one.
Okay, I will just bring you the team lineups now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the team up to the Melbourne side back.
So, for the New Saints, number 30, Jack Edwards is in goal. He continues his spell as the first choice goalkeeper thanks to an injury to Nathan Shepherd. Number 2, Jacob Owen retains his place in the team. Number 3, Jordan Marshall. Number 4, Dominic Corness. Number 10 and captain, Danny Redmond. Number 15, January signing, Owen Farrell. Number 16, Harrison Mackay. Number 17, Jordan Williams, the league's top goal scorer. Number 18, Rory Holden, scored a hat-trick against Plenabod just a couple of weeks ago. Number 19, Ben Clark. And number 28, Ben Wilson, makes his first start since injury. And I can just bring you the away side starting lineup. There's a few familiar faces in it, starting with their number 1, Connor Roberts in goal, the former New Saints goalkeeper. Number 2, Morgan Owen. Number 3, Matty Jones. Number 5, Philip Mooney. Number 7, Paolo Mendes. Number 8, Daniel Gossett. Number 10 and captain Darren Thomas. Number 14 and the return of New Saints top goal scorer in the 23-24 season and their club record sale, Brad Young. Number 24, Kyle Harrison. Number 25, Arda Owen. And number 27, Ryan Sears. Joel, just to get you on a quick opinion here, as I mentioned, Brad Young's returning for his first game against TNS ever in his career. What do you think he'll be wanting to do today? What do you think he'll be looking to do today with the impact he'll make against his former club?
Maybe, as I've heard good things about him, so we shall see.
Also, number 9, Adam Davis, is on the bench for Caernarfon. He was at one point neck and neck with Jordan Williams for the top goal scorer award at the beginning of phase 1 of the Cymru Premier, but since then Jordan Williams has all but ran away with it. He's over 10 goals ahead of second place. It's more of a when than if than when he gets his hands on the golden boot. As we just approach kick-off here, it'll be the New Saints to get us underway, and it'll be Jordan Williams specifically. So just making sure both goalkeepers are ready here. We've got past and present for New Saints. There's another thing here is that Connor Roberts is returning to the New Saints once again. He left in the summer to join Caernarfon. He's a club legend very much at the New Saints. What do you think he'll be thinking today?
Let's see, shall we? Hope it's a good game, and let's see what he does in goal.
So we get a straight off here, as it's Philip Mooney in possession at left back for Caernarfon. A few step overs to get it off the line to Mendes into midfield for the number 8 Dan Gossett. He clears it up the pitch towards Brad Young. Lovely little touch from him as well, and drop of the shoulder from the number 14. Drops another man as well past Redmond. There's a switch on for him to Ryan Sears, if you can see it. Cuts inside, he could get a shot away. It looked like Thomas was on an offside position. They put the ball in the back of the net early on, but offside flag goes up. It's a let off that, isn't it, for the New Saints?
Very good let off there. Not a great start for New Saints.
Just seeing then early on what Brad Young can do for this new team of his. Just seeing a little drop of the shoulder on Redmond in midfield that led to the offside goal. So Jack opens his goal kick. It's up the pitch and long, flicked on by Jordan Williams onto the run of Rory Holden. He brings it down, but it's a good tackle in midfield by Kyle Harrison. It's back into the feet of Connor Roberts. Back out wide now to Matty Jones, number 3. He clears it up the pitch. Missed by Jacob Owen, but it's gone out for the throw-in. It looked like it took a nick off Jacob Owen, actually, the former half for West right back. So it'll be a throw-in to the away side. Matty Jones is throwing short to Darren Thomas. He'll hold it off of Rory Holden, plays it back to the halfway line to Kyle Harrison, onto Morgan Owen. Morgan Owen goes long, looking to switch onto the right side, back to Matty Jones. A great ball from the right back, pops it inside to Gossett, but it looks like he's fouled Redmond on the way through. So it's a fast start from the away side, isn't it, Joel?
Fast start. The New Saints, they need to switch on. So there's already been a goal in the back of the net, and who knows whether it's offside or not. Need to switch on.
So free kick here to the New Saints. Harrison Maguire standing over it. Taking the time over this set piece, TNS. He eventually does play it short to Owen, back to Maguire. Maguire pops it back to Owen. Owen plays it against Matty Jones and wins the throw-in for the New Saints in his right back role. Maguire clears it up the pitch. Carl Harrison beats Jordan Williams to it, but eventually it's popped out wide to the left wing to Ben Wilson, being held up by Morgan Owen. He goes back to Marshall. Marshall into midfield for Caernarfon. Caernarfon back to the halfway line to Owen Farrell, who's playing centre half today, filling in for the injured Jack Botherham. Marshall now back to Farrell. Farrell looks to go long, but to no avail as it's over the head of Jordan Marshall and out for the throw-in in the right back area for Caernarfon. So Morgan Owen standing over this. Owen up the line. Brad Young brings it down brilliantly to turn away from Farrell and tries to release his forward man. Caernarfon coming into the box here. Mackay does well though to hold him off, and eventually looks like it's gone out for the goal kick, despite a protest from the Caernarfon bench. Yeah, so it was Rio Owen, the 19-year-old, making that run down the right wing, but Mackay tracked him well. Just see, it looks like it did come off Mackay in the replay, but just thinking that attack again came from the former New Saints striker Brad Young. Just see early on in this game the impact he's going to have.
Very good impact tonight, and yeah, Caernarfon starting strong here.
So Jack Edwards' kick is long. Carl Harrison's underneath that. Matty Jones clears it further. Looks like Rio Owen just trying to hook it up the left wing. Mackay's going to deal with that all the way. Heads it over Gossett. It's cleared further by Redmond. Rory Holden glances it onto Jordan Williams. He decides to drop back into midfield and tries to switch it on to Marshall, but he puts too much on it and he just puts his team under a tad bit of pressure here in the left back area for the New Saints. Young out wide to Owen, back into midfield for Lasana Mendes. Mooney forward, intercepted by Caernarfon, now out to the left wing for Ben Wilson. Wilson tries to clip it over the top, through ball to Jordan Williams. Carl Harrison's going to track him all the way, and it's a good tackle from the defender to put it out for the throw-in. Marshall up into the left wing area to take this throw in. Just looking for the option. Goes into midfield for Caernarfon. Lovely little drop of the shoulder from him. Caernarfon still in possession. Cuts back out wide to Marshall. Marshall to Ben Wilson. Wilson tries to float a ball over the top to Marshall, which he does. Marshall forced to put it in first time though. And he just slices at the cross and it's out for the goal kick. His goal kick looking for Ryan Sears. He's had a good battle with Jordan Marshall, and as eventually the loose ball's bounced into midfield. Looks like Darren Thomas is onto it. Forward, intercepted by Redmond, but the loose ball bounces to Brad Young's feet. Given away by him, and now it's Holden on the halfway line. Holden, a little drop of the shoulder away from his man. Out wide to Jordan Marshall. Marshall back inside to Holden. Caernarfon. Owen Farrell, Mackay. Played forward to Clark, and there's a slip in the middle of it. Clark's got space to put the ball into the box here, tries to square it to Jordan Williams, and Morgan Owen gets back really well. Just saying, that's probably TNS's best attack so far in the opening 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, very good chance, and Caernarfon, little slip there. Could have cost a little mistake, but very good defending in the middle.
Yeah, very, very good defending from Morgan Owen to track his man across his own 6-yard box. And just as we say, this just looks like a slight issue for Matty Jones, the left back for Caernarfon. He's down with an injury. Just from my view, it looks like he's holding his hamstring. Brad Young coming back for this corner to trying just to help out his goalkeeper, as Jordan Williams is quite a handful to deal with in the 6-yard box as we continue to wait for the verdict on Matty Jones' injury. Just as we can fast forward here while we're waiting for the injury to next weekend's Nathaniel MG Cup final between TNS and Barry Town. TNS have won it the last 2 years on the spin, so you'd hope they want to get yet another title under their belt.
Yeah, hopefully, and very, very big game for them. So yeah, hope they can win another title.
So TNS have the disappointment of the Welsh Cup this season, going out in the 4th round, so they will definitely hope to bounce back with a trophy, won't they?
Yeah, hopefully.
So that corner will eventually be taken by Ben Clark, short to Caernarfon, who drops in deep. Referee's blown up for something there. He's asking to be retaken. So again, it's taken short by Clark. It's little 1-2 between him and Caernarfon. Good between them. Put it into the box. Brad Young heads it away. Redmond on the volley, and it's a great goal from the captain, Danny Redmond, with a lovely goal. And an absolute screamer from the skipper, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great finish. And what a goal. And TNS haven't had a great start, but Caernarfon just didn't defend well enough. Yeah, what a finish.
It was a brilliant little corner routine, definitely off the training grounds. It looked, the original ball came in, it was dealt with originally by Brad Young, but what a strike that is from the captain.
Amazing strike indeed.
So a little bit against the run of play in terms of the chances and in the final third between the two sides, but TNS find themselves 1-0 up thanks to their captain and long serving midfielder Danny Redmond. Not known for his goal scoring, but when he does, they are often very important. So Matty Jones is still, looks like he has been subbed off with a hamstring injury. Yet to see who's going to come on to replace him. I'm not the best at maths, but I'm pretty sure there's only 9 outfield players on the pitch for Caernarfon currently. And there is the substitution. The number 33, Williams, is going to be coming on. Yeah, that is number 33, Karen Williams, the 17-year-old, the youth player. It's going to be a big ask for him coming on early in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly. Hopes he can bring some talent to the game. 17 years old, very big step for him.
So, Mendes, to the feet of Mooney, dropped onto Morgan Owen, now out wide. Back to Mooney.
Number 33, Caernarfon Williams, has come on to replace number 3, Matty Jones.
He's back with Roberts in goal for the Kofies. Mooney plays it against, looked like Caernarfon, being held up in the corner by Morgan Owen, who eventually wins it off of the TNS midfielder. He's driving through his own box, gives it away again though to Ben Clark, who gets an early shot away, and it's just over the bar again. Caernarfon causing their own problems a little bit.
Yeah, TNS have been very much better since the start of the game and looking to score again. Caernarfon just need to step up a little bit, get back into this game.
So Roberts takes the short ball into midfield, turn from Gossett forward into the centre circle to Brad Young. First time pass to Mendes. Mendes with a lovely little nutmeg on Caernarfon, but it's a great recovery challenge from, looked like Ben Clark, and now Caernarfon can drive forward with the ball for the New Saints. He puts it to the edge of the box to Holden. Holden back out wide to Marshall's overlapping run. Marshall cuts it back to the edge of the box for Caernarfon, who puts the ball into the box. Punched away by Roberts, bounces in to Redmond, who gets a shot away, and it's just over the bar. The captain looking for a second worldie of the game.
Yeah, very good chance for TNS, and they've been truly so well.
I've got to say, since the last 5 minutes, Caernarfon were probably just about on top, but the momentum has truly switched, especially since the opening goal. But Caernarfon are very much causing their own problems at the back.
Yeah.
So Mendes is touching midfield, out wide to Sears. Sears' first time ball up the wing, but it's going to look like it rolls all the way out for the throw-in, which it does. Farrell leaves it for Marshall, plays it short to his Irish teammate. Little 1-2s between the two of them. Farrell can eventually clear it into midfield. It's a good ball from him onto Holden, and he glances it onto Jordan Williams, but it's great defending from Carl Harrison just to see off the centre forward, and Roberts can just clip it back out wide. A little bit of a mix-up for Karen Williams, but he gets it up the line eventually to Mendes. Back with Mooney now. Mooney into midfield. It's won back by the New Saints in the final third once again. Now Ben Clark. There's a big space for Caernarfon out wide. He's probably just put a little bit too much on the ball. Caernarfon's being held up in the corner. Back to Marshall. Marshall into midfield, and it's a late challenge from Gossett on the captain. It's not a nice one, is it?
Not a nice one. Could be a booking, not too sure.
I think the referee is going to be a bit lenient with that one. I think he did arrive very late into the tackle, but we are already 15 minutes into the game, so the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket for now. The referee is Mark Petch, the experienced Cymru Premier referee. So, Corner has to take this free kick. Rio Owen, the only one in the wall. Corner into the box. It looks like he's just put too much on it, and it goes out straight for the throw, and it's a waste of an opportunity, isn't it, Joel?
Not a great cross.
Roberts goes long from the goal kick, looking for Sears again, but it's a good interception from Cornes. Ben Clark, a little bit of space in midfield, tries to play a through ball to Ben Wilson, intercepted by Owen, who goes long himself for the run of Brad Young, who has got the pace to get onto it, but Harrison Big Eye does well to flaunt his former teammate. Played into midfield for Redmond. Redmond first time out wide to Owen. It's good play from TNS to just clean it up at the back and just play out. The guy now out to Holden, who's dropped it to right back. He clips that into midfield. Mendes trips Clark again. Looks like another foul. It is. So free kick just in the centre circle for the New Saints. Redmond takes that quickly. Marshall. So Owen Farrell. Farrell out wide to Ben Wilson. Ben Wilson tried to play it first time, but it comes off of the chest of Morgan Owen. Wilson now back to Farrell. He's filling in at centre back today due to an injury. And so far he's looked quite comfortable, you have to say, for a natural central midfield player.
Yeah, definitely. Been very good so far.
Owen Farrell was a signing during the January transfer window from Ireland. And he started every single game since then, so it showed the manager's belief in his new man.
Yeah, definitely.
So Redmond looks to have been fouled by Gossett. The ball's back with Farrell, but referee eventually does blow for the free kick. Just see the replay here. Yeah, Redmond just a little tug of the shirt. He does go down eventually, so another free kick for the New Saints. Is eventually taken quickly. Owen back to Maguire. Maguire all the way back home to his goalkeeper Jack Edwards. Young 20-year-old making his second consecutive Cymru Premier appearance after his debut against Colwyn Bay. Jack Edwards with a lovely switch to Marshall. Marshall just goes safe back to Farrell. Just a bit of keep ball at the moment to the home side. Edwards again. He goes long just over the halfway line. It's a big mistake from Mooney, but luckily Williams is there to sweep up for him. Karen Williams, the substitute. He does give the ball away again though to Holden, and recovers and plays it over the top. Jack Edwards is in no man's land, gets a touch onto it, bounces out to Darren Thomas, who shoots from distance. Good block, it's still not clear as Sears can shoot, and now It's a little glancing header from Maguire and it's out, and perfect chaos here.
Yeah, great defending, but TNS back. Just need to sort it out. Sloppy passes so far from the home side.
It's glorious chaos, as we'd say in the commentary box. Just Jack Edwards just came out a little bit timid to get to that ball and didn't have a lot of conviction in his clearance, to say the least. The ball fell to Thomas, whose poor strike came off of Farrell, and the second shot from Sears was blocked by Maguire, and now we're out for the corner. So, a bit of chaos here in the 20th minute at Park Hall Stadium. And it'll be Thomas to take this corner. Thomas puts it into the box. It's a glancing header. Sears shoots. They're screaming for the handball, Caernarfon. They're not going to get it though. Looked like it was in his natural position as Morgan Owen sends that back into the box. Won by Holden on the first ball. Morgan Owen looked like a little elbow on Wilson, but referee says no, and it's eventually back with Roberts, the Caernarfon goalkeeper. Just a little penalty claim there. I don't think there was much in it though.
I think it was in a natural possession, so no penalty, I would say.
No VAR here in the Welsh League so far, but it's a lovely turn, as I say that, from Brad Young to Gossett. Mendes back to Gossett. Lovely football from the away side as they find a little bit of space out with Rio Owen on the right. Gossett puts it back into the box, and it's a good header. It's a brave header as well. It looks like it's Jordan Marshall who's down with a head injury. Ryan Sears is also just feeling the effects of that challenge. It's a really good ball into the box from Gossett. Yeah, it's brave from Marshall. It just looks like he's caught an elbow. It's completely accidental though from Ryan Sears. And the Geordie left back is back on his feet for this goal kick. It's a very cold evening in Park Hall. Certainly feeling it in the commentary box. So Edwards takes that short. Rio Owen pressing. Maguire sends that forward. Headed away by Mooney. Gossett is onto the second ball. Up the wing to Rio Owen. Youngsters being held off by Jacob Owen. Into midfield for Mendes. Lovely little 1-2 between him and Karen Williams. But it's great defending equally from, looked like Jacob Owen. And he's got it onto Rory Holden now. Holden driving through midfield. Good tracking back from Darren Thomas though. And now Caernarfon come again. Thomas looks to clip on over the top to Brad Young's run. Is he going to make it? He does, the former Aston Villa Academy graduate. Lovely little back heel from him as well onto Karen Williams. His ball into the front post. Darren Thomas, it's a good block from Farrell. You have to say, the former New Saints man Brad Young is causing plenty of issues. Great defending, but Bradley Young looks on fire tonight. Look at that back heel. Beautiful. He's a man that has met Brad many a time. He's never short of confidence. And you can see that in his game, definitely. He is the most expensive export of the Cymru Premier when he made his move to Al Arabar in 2024. But he's back in the Welsh League now with Caernarfon Town. Mendes. Kyle Harrison taking his time back to Rio Owen on the halfway line now, out to Morgan Owen. He can put a ball into the box. He's always been a good diagonal pass on him, Morgan Owen. The loose ball's out to Rio Owen, the 19-year-old, on the edge of the TNS box. Out wide, Sears back to Owen. Owen tries to put one into the box. Headed forward by Gossett, cleared by Holden. Marshall got a little bit of trouble. He's got two red and black shirts around him, but he's dealt with it well. Plays it to Farrell, he plays it against Gossett, and it's out for the goal kick. Just the thing on Brad Young, he can say what not many people in the Welsh League can. He has played against Cristiano Ronaldo.
Has he?
He has played against Al Nassr. Also played with Kurt Zuma. Well, he was out with Al Arabar, but less said about him the better, for obvious reasons. Not a nice man. Ball's given away by Jacob Owen. Gossett tries to play it forward to Rio Owen, but it's intercepted. Ben Clark, great challenge from Mendes, but the loose ball's bounced back out to a TNS man. out to Williams, who's found himself on the right wing, into midfield for Holden. Holden tries to clip one over the top to the overlapping run of Jacob Owen, which he does find him, being held up by Philip Mooney, and Mooney does well to get it out for the TNS throw-in. Owen, Redmond, Owen again, being held up by Rio Owen, and eventually the youngsters won it back, and he's won it back in a dangerous position because now Caernarfon can break. Rio Owen switches it onto Ryan Sears. There's a long ball over to Brad Young. You can see it, he does find him. Brad Young now. Poor touch from him though, and it's cleared eventually by Harrison Mackay for the throw-in. Rare bad touch from Brad Young so far in the opening 25 minutes.
A great chance for him as well. If he gets that touch right, can drive into that forward space and have a go and goal.
I have a feeling Brad is going to be desperate for a goal tonight against us.
Definitely.
Jacob Owen clears it into midfield, brought down by Caernarfon. Caernarfon with a little poke around the corner to Marshall. Marshall, Caernarfon. Now with Farrell. Farrell back to Jordan Marshall. Now it's back with Farrell. All the way back to Jack Edwards. Now Mackay. Little 1-2 between Edwards and Mackay, and eventually it can be sent forward by Jack Edwards, and there's a loose pass from Owen, but Connor Roberts does really well to get off his line quickly. Good reaction from the goalkeeper. And as we say that, before we can cut to it, looked like Caernarfon was on the break, but TNS do win it back. You have to say, just going back to that chance then, great reactions from Connor Roberts to get off his line quickly.
Keeper, yeah. Loose pass back.
Very much a hospital pass from his right back.
Yeah.
He did him no favours. Farrell, Mackay. It's all the way back with Jack Edwards. Edwards will pump it forward. Williams, he touched it out wide to Holden. Now with Redmond. Redmond back into midfield for Holden. Farrell. Caernarfon has dropped into the left back role. Caernarfon has dropped still into left back, played zip forward into Ben Clark's feet. It's a good play this from TNS. There's a wide ball, if you can see it, to Jacob Owen. He does find him. Caron Williams holding him up. Owen tries to cut inside. Williams, the youngster, still continues to hold him up. Owen tries to beat his man, and eventually it rolls out for the TNS throw-in in the right wing area. Holden now. Mackay. Farrell spreads the play to Marshall. Marshall pops it back to Farrell. 1-2 between the two of them. Marshall first time back to his goalkeeper. It's been good keep ball from TNS. They've certainly been better in possession the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Just looking at the Caernarfon shape, it looks like they're dropping to like a back 5/6 off the ball, so they're certainly trying to keep a steady defensive line in terms of a tactical approach. I think conceding the early goal will not have helped their cause, but you certainly see the shape they're trying to set up in. As the long ball eventually is with Roberts in goal for the Kofis. Clip forward by Caernarfon, but it's going to roll straight out for the goal kick. Edwards, Marshall. He'll send that forward. Good defending from Morgan Owen, but the ball stayed in. Lovely play from Caernarfon. Now Williams into Clark's feet. Clark Lays it off to Holden, the edge of the box. Jacob Owen overlapping. Chance to put the ball into the box to Jordan Williams, who looked to be free as a bird in the 6-yard box, but it's just a yard over his head.
If it's a little bit lower, it's a free header, and I doubt he'll miss from there. It's a great chance for TNS.
That's the one man you want that falling to, and the form is in. It's just an inch over Jordan Williams' head, so close to being 2-0. It's brilliant build-up play though from TNS. But as we're just about to hit the half-hour mark, Joel, what would be your assessment of how the game's gone so far?
I mean, one thing I've noticed about TNS, the passing's been a little bit sloppy, but once they're on the break, they can do good moves, and we've seen as they've got a goal that Caernarfon been pressing well, and they're trying to find a goal. So yeah, good game so far.
Connor Roberts. Marshall heads that into midfield. Mendes is on the second ball, forced to go back to his goalkeeper due to the TNS press. Williams now for Caernarfon, goes to clip it over the top to Brad Young. Maguire will sweep that up though and go back to his goalkeeper. Young will continue to press Jack Edwards. Goes short to Marshall. Marshall looks to have been fouled by Ryan Sears, just out of view of the camera, and the referee has given the foul. Has he? Yeah, he gives the foul to Jordan Marshall. It doesn't look happy, but to be fair, he never does.
Let Jack have it, let Jack have it there.
So this free kick can eventually be taken. It's long. Good first header from Morgan Owen. Headed further forward by Caernarfon. Loose ball to Ben Clark. Lovely bit of skill from him in midfield. Lows it off to Rory Holden. Holden cuts inside on his left foot. Gets his shot away and it's just past the left post again. It's so close to being 2-0.
So close to being 2-0. Cam Angle thought it was in, but it's another great chance for TNS. And again, we've seen that sloppy passing come through, but when they're on the break, they can create chances like that. So close.
Just very quick in transition.
Yes.
Roberts, he clips it out to Morgan Owen, but Ben Clark's underneath that. Good header from him. Morgan Owen throws it into Brad Young, who's dropped really deep into midfield to take a risky pass, but got it back to his goalkeeper. Now it's with Mendes. Lovely little turn from him in midfield to retain possession for Caernarfon. Lays it out to right back Morgan Owen. He'll go long. Looks like there's an offside in there from Darren Thomas. Yes. The flag goes up against number 10 for the Kofis. That's taken quickly by the New Saints. Laid off to the goalkeeper Edwards. Maguire. He looks to clip one into the channel for Ben Wilson to run onto. Wilson's got it at his feet, but Kyle Harrison's holding him up. Goes down a little bit cheapishly for my liking.
Yeah, too easy.
And Caernarfon can regain possession. Mendes. Out wide to Williams. Now in midfield. Short ball back with Jack Edwards. Edwards into midfield for Redmond. Lovely little turn from him up the pitch to Holden. Holden again, nice little Cruyff turn away from his man. Into midfield again for Redmond on the half turn. Out to Owen Farrell. Farrell now He's taking his time, the Irishman. Back into midfield for Holden. He whips it out wide to Marshall. Marshall pops it back to Corness. Maguy. They're doing well just to switch it from side to side as Redmond plays that forward to Clark. It's intercepted, but the ball's not cleared just yet. It's back with Redmond in midfield. Redmond spreads it out wide to Jordan Marshall. Marshall can put a cross in. Looks to have taken a deflection off of Ryan Sears. The deflection very nearly fell to Jordan Williams, but luckily it's in the hands of Connor Roberts.
Yeah. Good attack from TNS once again.
Mendes. Forward to Gossett. Just behind the centre circle in the Caernarfon half now. Morgan Owen brings it over the halfway line in the right back position. Forced by the TNS press to cut back to Gossett. Kyle Harrison goes to zip it into the feet of Darren Thomas, and it's lovely control and play from him to switch it out wide. As Caernarfon come forward, play the through ball to Rio Owen, but straight to the hands of Jack Edwards. He plays it short to Farrell. Marshall back to Farrell. Just 1-2s we've seen the TNS centre backs here. Jacob Owen goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Say in the last 25 minutes or so of this first half, Caernarfon haven't really had a massive chance, except from the mix-up between the defender and the goalkeeper. You'd have to say TNS have been quite solid at the back.
Yeah, very.
Jordan Williams now, lovely bit of control. Tries to get away from Carl Harrison, but the big centre-half intercepts. Now Karen Williams, he gives it away to Holden. Holden being pressed by Mendes, but great play from him. Continues to retain possession for the New Saints, Rory Holden. Just lays it off to his Irish compatriot Farrell. Now with Corness. Farrell being pressed by Darren Thomas, tries to play it forward to Jordan Williams, but straight through to Connor Roberts. Out wide to Morgan Owen from the goalkeeper. Owen lays it off to Sears. It looked like it had gone out for a throw in below me, but the referee says no as it's cleared long. Great touch from Corness. I say that, he's giving the ball away, but eventually it will fall to Brad Young on the break. Brad Young tries to skip away from a few men, and he's brought down quite cynically from Danny Redmond, his former captain. He just gives his former teammate a tap on the head there.
Yeah.
Looks like no love lost between the two of them.
Nope.
Good job! 8. Yes, get up one. Brad Young, well done. Yeah, he is. Good, right here. Yeah, he is good then.
It looks to be Gossett stood over this free kick alongside Darren Thomas.
Stay up!
Leaves it for Thomas to put it into the box. Thomas into the back post, looked offside. It's a brilliant save from Jack Edwards from the Ryan Sear header, but it was offside anyway. But the goalkeeper didn't know that.
Great save from the keeper.
Just making sure Jack is still awake. He hasn't had much to do this half. It's actually a really good header as well. It's actually from Philip Mooney, not Ryan Sears. We were saying before the game he is a threat from set pieces. I won't take all the credit. The analyst James Doonan gave us that bit of info, and we can just see that there.
Yeah, definitely.
So throw in from Jacob Owen. Up the line. Jordan Williams tries to hold it up. Williams forward to Ben Wilson, but good interception from Caernarfon. And now it's with Ryan Sears. Sears goes long. The loose ball bounces to Redmond. Now Corness. brought down by Jacob Owen. Owen, lovely little Cruyff turn to get away from his marker. Now it's with Mackay. Mackay onto Farrell. Farrell switches it to Redmond. Redmond pops it back first time to Mackay. Marshall into midfield for Holden. Little drop of the shoulder from him to try and get away from Carl Harrison. He switches it to Jacob Owen. Owen back to Mackay. Mackay, little 1-2 between him and Redmond as we're about to hit the 40th minute mark. Mackay lays it off to Owen. Owen back to Mackay. It's just patient from TNS, isn't it? I think they're trying to very much just get to half time here.
Yeah, definitely.
Redmond forward to Clark, who's touched a little bit loose but gets it to Caernarfon, who tries to switch it onto Jacob Owen. It's actually a really good pass. Now it's with Jordan Williams in the right wing area. Williams comes forward, takes a shot from distance, and it's a big save from Connor Roberts.
Massive save there. You didn't expect that to go in, but it nearly did.
I don't think anyone was expecting Jordan to shoot from that distance. Tell the top goal scorer a little bit frustrated with the lack of chances he's had in this first half.
Yeah, definitely.
We know that Jordan has the ability to produce the spectacular, and he very almost did it then against his former teammate. But corner for now. So Caernarfon to take this set piece. Mackay's underneath it, doesn't really get the connection he would have wanted, so he's played it back out wide to Caernarfon. Caernarfon back into the box. First header's glanced away by Morgan Owen. It's cleared back to Rio Owen, but it's a shot from Clark blocked by Caernarfon, and it's eventually cleared up the pitch to Brad Young, who can hold it up and lay it off to Rio Owen. Good tackle though from Ben Clark to stop the counter-attack. And Redmond will sweep up and clean up possession for the New Saints. Owen. Mackay. Jack Edwards back to Mackay. Jordan Williams, first time into midfield for Redmond. Redmond just a little poke out wide, will find Marshall's feet. Good play from him. Now back with Caernarfon. Caernarfon to Mackay. Mackay just taking his time here in possession. Mackay decides to have a little run forward, the centre half. It's good from him as well to carry the ball forward. Now with Marshall. Marshall can deliver it into the box, headed away, takes a deflection off of Ben Wilson, and it's scooped clear by Carl Harrison. Good defending from Caernarfon.
Very good defending.
Throw in taken quickly by Marshall into the feet of Ben Wilson. Wilson, little back heel back onto Marshall, but Sears gets in the way of it. Good defending from him. Mooney battling with Jordan Williams, who does win it back. Fires it into the feet of Ben Wilson, who touches loose, and now Carl Harrison can drive away with it. He lays it off to Philip Mooney. Mooney out wide to Rio Owen, and eventually the ball just finds its way out, and it's gone out for the Caernarfon throw-in. Actually, didn't look like it took a deflection.
No.
Throw in back to Carl Harrison. Mendes. Lovely little clip forward onto the run of Brad Young. Can he keep it in? He does. Needs support onto the edge of the box now to Rio Owen. Owen lays it off to Darren Thomas. Thomas looks to cut in on his right foot. He might have just slowed the attack down a little bit. Out to Sears. Sears puts it into the box, blocked by Marshall. The loose ball's going to bounce back out to Darren Thomas, the captain. Out to Mendes into midfield now. Mendes to Morgan Owen. Owen back out wide to Darren Thomas. Looked like it might have gone out for the throw. Referee says no. Cornish plays it short. And eventually it's cleared by Cornish. Carl Harrison's underneath that and he wins it back for Caernarfon. Now with Caron Williams. Mendes. Philip Mooney's picked up a position at left back. Lays it off to the run of Rio Owen, who's been very much drifting between the two flanks in this first half, the young attacker for Caernarfon. As we speak about him, the 19-year-old wins the ball back from the original interception. Now Mendes back on the halfway line with Morgan Owen. He's got a little bit of space to drive forward. He looks to switch it out to Ryan Sears. Sears puts it into the box and it's Brad Young to get his touch. And Brad Young has scored against his former club. We said it was written in the stars that Brad Young was going to score, and just like that it's happened. What do you just think of that goal there, Joel?
I mean, lovely goal. I mean, TNS, I think they've been over Caernarfon for the past 10 minutes, but one chance like that, and it's a lovely finish from Bradley Young.
It's a brilliant ball out wide originally from Darren Thomas. Sears finds it, and that's such a Brad Young sort of goal. You know he was desperate for that. He was respectful and didn't celebrate against his old club, but what a time to score before half-time.
It's good pressing as well from Caernarfon.
Brilliant pressing from the away side, and now it is 1-1 between TNS and Caernarfon Town as we just went past the 45th minute. We've got 2 minutes added time. Brad Young chooses the perfect time to score against his former team. It was almost written in the stars as soon as we saw him on the team sheet, and you know he would have been desperate for it secretly. Maguy, his long ball, looking to find the feet of Jordan Williams. Williams being held up though by Morgan Owen. Lovely little turn from him to nutmeg his man, but Carl Harrison will sweep up behind him and put it out for the throw-in as we go into the last 45 seconds of this half. Thrown down the right wing, down the flank to Jordan Williams. Just struggles to keep it in, but he has. Now it's on the edge of the box to Holden. Good tracking back though from Caernarfon to win it back. Now it's in midfield. Redmond switches it out to Marshall. Marshall, heavy touch to get away from Mendes. Still being tracked by the Caernarfon number 7. Eventually does manage to get it into the box. And it's cleared by Caernarfon out to Redmond. Redmond to Ben Wilson, and his touch is loose. And there's 10 seconds left of this half as it goes out for the goal kick, and that looks like it's going to be half-time.
Half-time, yeah.
As we have this goal kick at the end of the half. So looks like just going to let it run after the goal. Roberts glanced on by Ryan Sears. Farrell clears it. Ben Clark pops it into midfield to Holden. Holden driving forward now for the New Saints. Could be their final chance of the first half. Eventually it's cleared by Caernarfon, and that will be the half-time whistle. We go into half-time, TNS 1, Caernarfon 1. What did you think of that first half, Joel?
Very entertaining half. I think Caernarfon, they're pressing well, and they deserve the goal. But TNS, they started well. And, yeah, there's been some good defending. Bradley Young, written in the stars, of course, isn't.
So as you hear, Bradley Young gets his first goal for Caernarfon and his first goal against his old club. And that silenced that killed off the first goal, the wonder strike from Danny Redmond as we go into half-time here. 1-1 at Parkhill Stadium between TNS and Caernarfon. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back in 15 minutes.
So don't be in distress. We're down. so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, And you're in Champions League and you know what we need. Maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads out high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, We're dancing in the streets of TNS
£5 for young adults aged 17 to 21, £5 for seniors aged 65 and over, and £3 for juniors aged 16 and under. However, please note that an additional booking fee
It's
applies to those
Let's
flights.
surely on. Celebrations out on the pitch.
48,000 more back. People will also be able to post at the church on the side of that, but at the good quality of £12 per annum, £8 for young adults, so 17 to 21,
and yeah, it's white and green, you know what I mean.
and £5 for juniors, aged 16 and under.
Maybe the time is right for us to back our team. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shine our light, heads on high and we stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be sad, don't be in the streets. We're dancing in the streets of TNS And yeah, it's Champions League, and you know what we need. Maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads on high and we stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be dead, don't be in the streets. We're dancing in the streets of TNS
The next home first team fixture is on Friday the 20th of March, when we entertain Colwood Bay in the JDW Premier Championship Conference here at
It's
Michael
there.
Stadium
And
with a
surely on.
2:45
Celebrations out on the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the team back out on the field for the second half of tonight's match, Caernarfon Town and the USA!
Welcome back, everybody, from the half-time break. It is currently 1-1 between the New Saints and Caernarfon Town, thanks to goals from Danny Redmond and the former Tin, Brad Young. So we'll just keep waiting for the staff to make their way off the pitch, and we'll get on with this second half. It's a very, very cold evening here in Oswestry. Me and Joel are certainly feeling the cold on the Cantry. The wind is certainly picking up.
Go on, I'll check you after the game, haven't you? That man.
Just see the TNS boss Craig Harrison making his way into his technical area. Just as we wait for kick-off, Joel, what was your feelings on the end of the first half and how the game's gone and the TNS performance in general?
I mean, sloppy passes, but as I've said, on the counter-attack they're very good at creating good chances. And if they can score one of those, then that would be game over, I think.
So just waiting to see the goalkeepers to give their signal to get this second half underway. And we are off for the second half as Gossett plays it short to Morgan Owen. Owen goes long to Sears as he's held off by Marshall. It's out for the TNS throw in at left back. Marshall into the feet of Ben Clark. Farrell will send that back forward. Morgan Owen heads it down. Now Darren Thomas. Morgan Owen goes long again. Harrison McGuinness takes a little bit of a risky touch, gets it back to his goalkeeper eventually, and Jack Edwards will clear into the midfield. Mendes wins it back though. It's deep, his clearance. Owen wins the first ball and Redmond will sweep up the seconds. Mooney brings that down, goes back to his goalkeeper Connor Roberts. Roberts, the experienced number one, up to Caron Williams. He flicks it on. McGuy will clear it. Mooney brings it down his chest. Lovely touch from him. Out to Caron Williams. Williams into midfield for Gossett. Mooney back to Caron Williams. Tries to go forward to Rio Owen, but it's intercepted by Jacob Owen. Redmond now. McGuy. The guy looking for the long ball over to Ben Wilson. Does eventually find him. Wilson lets it run across his body, but Mooney stands up well and strong. Mooney gives the ball away cheaply into Redmond's feet in midfield. He skips past Mendes and looks to have been brought down. He is. It was good play from the captain to win the free kick in a dangerous position.
Yeah.
Redmond just feeling the after effects of that challenge from Mendes.
Whoa, a minute. How many do you want? Stairs in you go, mate. Yeah. 3. Yeah, just 3 times. Yeah.
So Corness and Clark standing over this set piece. Do you think this is a chance to go for goal, or is it a bit too wide?
I think it's a great chance if they put a really good ball in the box and someone could get their head on it.
So Clark and Corness. It looks like it'll be Corness to take this. And Clark's put his hand up though. So Clark takes his free kick. Jordan Williams' header is just over his head. Bounce out to Clark and his shot, he properly slices at that. You can judge by Joel's giggle that it wasn't the best of strikes. So goal kick to Caernarfon Town. Roberts clips that out wide to Owen, goes to Sears instead. He gives the ball away, intercepted by Jordan Williams. Out to Marshall. There's a back post ball if you can see it. Just taking a little bit too long, and now Caernarfon are back to defend. Marshall, little drop of the shoulder to put the ball into the box. Holden jumping, and it's always over. It's a good cross from Marshall.
Great cross from Marshall.
Roberts' long ball is headed away by Redmond, out for the throw-in. So thrown into the middle of the pitch, Thomas flicks it on. The guy will intercept and play it back to his goalkeeper. It's a short ball if Edwards can play it back to him. Instead he's going to go long. Holden tries to bring that down. Conor Williams wins it. Little nutmeg on Jacob Owen. There's a big appeal for the foul. Referee says no. TNS will continue with Jack Edwards. The guy looking for the long ball to Ben Wilson. It's a good ball from him as well. Wilson can deliver into the box. Kyle Harrison's there at the front post. Jordan Williams presses him, and he looks like he's forced him into the mistake for the corner. It's good pressing from the centre forward.
Pressing, yeah.
Do you think Jordan Williams will be a little bit frustrated with the lack of service he's had so far?
Possibly, yeah, but it's a good chance from this corner.
Defended. Who's going first?
Conor Roberts comes and doesn't get there. Carl Harrison's little back heel clearance. Marshall puts it back into the box. Sears is underneath it. Holden though can bounce it out wide to Caernarfon. Caernarfon can now deliver the ball into the box. It's deep into the back post, and Roberts is good off his line to collect it. Good goalkeeping from him, and he plays it quickly onto Brad Young, asking for the foul. They're not going to get it though. Now it's laid off to Rio Owen, who's in. It's great goalkeeping from Jack Edwards to claim it. Referee is blown his whistle for something, we're not sure yet, but we'll just go back to that. Was brilliant goalkeeping from Jack Edwards.
Goalkeeping, yeah.
So they've actually given a free kick for TNS for the contact from Rio Owen on Jack Edwards. Bit strange decision really, because I thought the goalkeeper had just played the ball as normal.
Yeah.
But TNS won't complain. So Edwards right down the centre of the pitch. Harrison battling with Jordan Williams. A loose ball to Clark. Clark plays it through to Ben Wilson. He's a little bit wide of goal. Wilson cuts it back to Holden. Holden first time shot. Blazes over the bar. Big chance, isn't it, Joel?
It's an amazing chance. I mean, I think he could take a touch into space and then shoot.
I don't think he knew how much time he actually had. It was a brilliant pass from Ben Wilson to pick him out. Unselfish.
Unselfish.
So Roberts' goal kick. Long up the pitch. Marshall misses out to Sears. Sears plays it against Marshall. Loose balls to Ben Wilson. Clark plays it over the top to Jordan Williams' run. Jordan Williams being held up by Carl Harrison. Gets it into the box. There's no one there though. Looks like Rory Holden's going to try and arrive at the back post. He does, and he wins it as well ahead of Philip Mooney. And it looks like he's won the free kick. Referee blows. Again, it's good play from TNS.
Yeah, good play.
I think the one thing you'd say is their front three have been good in the press. They're not really letting Caernarfon's defenders have much time on the ball.
Come on, liven up, all of us. Come on. Do it right here. Deal with it. Switch on now. Cross the edge. Rock on early. Stay up, boys, stay up. He's 19.
So free kick to the New Saints. Looks like it'll be Caernarfon to take this. Caernarfon delivers into the back post. It's a good header from Ryan Sears. Clark on the volley. And Callum Williams gets in the way of it. Last man, Jacob Owen, will sweep up. For a second, that looked like it was travelling well. It's an important block from the youngster.
I did think that was going in, unless he did block it. It's a brilliant shot.
Yeah, it's an important block from the young left back. I think Clark couldn't have caught that much sweeter.
Beautiful shot.
The guy plays it short to his goalkeeper. Now with Farrell. Farrell to Marshall. Holden now. Farrell. Edwards, lovely pass to Caernarfon, who's picked up a position in the right back area. Plays it short to Clark. Clark pops it back to Maguy. Maguy to Clark. Clark back to Maguy. Triangles from TNS. Long ball there eventually. Ben Wilson looking to win the first ball, and eventually there's a foul in there on Kyle Harrison. So Roberts goes long onto the run of Darren Thomas, who gets in front of Maguy. Good play from number 10. Comes away from Caernarfon as well. Looks to play a reverse ball through the middle. Takes a little nick off of Brad Young, but it's eventually good defending from Marshall, isn't it? And then TNS are now on the break. Jordan Williams has got the pace on Morgan Owen. Cuts inside onto his weaker right foot. Continues to go. Jordan Williams gets his shot away, and it's right into the hands of Connor Roberts, who's a brilliant run from the centre forward though.
I think he takes too many touches, and I think he should shoot on the edge of the box there.
Yeah, I think he should have let it go a little bit earlier instead of cutting it on his weak right foot. I should say weaker, actually. Be annoyed that I said weak. Jacob Owen just gives a cheap foul away in the final third and lets Caernarfon play out from the back now. Mendes out wide to Morgan Owen. Owen Farrell, good interception. Marshall. Now Redmond. Redmond out wide to Jacob Owen. Owen looks to go over the top for Ben Wilson. Good header from Philip Mooney. Further cleared by Callum Williams, but Caernarfon will recycle it. Now Redmond. Redmond. Lovely ball through to Holden. Holden can finish. It's a brilliant save. The offside flag goes up anyway, but Connor Roberts didn't know that, did he?
Fantastic save. Absolutely amazing.
It's an even better ball from Redmond to see the run.
Yeah.
Roberts looks to clip it out wide to Callum Williams. A lovely first touch from him as well. Pops it back into midfield for Gossett. Gossett out to left wing for Rio Owen. Rio Owen comes inside, runs into trouble though. Caernarfon. Caernarfon, lovely composure from him, and he's clipped it out wide to Holden. Holden now with a little bit of space in midfield, tries to play the reverse ball, but Sears got back well. Now Mendes. Mendes forced all the way back to his goalkeeper, and Roberts will clear it. Caernarfon wins it in the middle of the park. Now Clark clips it out wide to Holden. Brilliant from him. Holden looks for the overlapping run of Danny Redmond. Redmond into the box, a free area at the back post, and Ben Wilson has scored. Brilliant team goal from TNS, isn't it, Joel?
Amazing, amazing cross, and a powerful header.
It's hit with plenty of conviction from Ben Wilson, but all the credit has to go to Danny Redmond for his deep run from midfield onto the byline. Now he's got an assist to go alongside his goal. It's a brilliant performance from the captain so far.
Brilliant performance, and TNS, they've deserved it. They've been all over Caernarfon in the second half.
just like that, it is 2-1 to the league leaders, 2-1 to the home side. Danny Redmond with a goal and an assist, and Ben Wilson with 2 goals in his last 3 games to add on to his goal against Penabont after coming back from his injury. That is Wilson's 8th goal of the coming Premier season. Just looks like there's going to be a substitution here for the New Saints. Jacob Owen is coming off the number 2, the young right back for number 14, Dan Williams, TNS's player of the year last year. What do you think that's more of a tactical change, you'd say, from Craig Harrison?
Yeah, I think so.
I think with Jacob Owen, he's a very athletic footballer. He's a very good athlete. He's very quick, but he's very much an attacking-minded right back, as we see a lot in the modern game. I think he's just maybe brought on Dan shrewd at the defence a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Morgan Owen goes long over the top to the run of Brad Young, who gets there ahead of Owen Farrell, back heels it into Darren Thomas, but it's good defending from Redmond, and now TNS can come away with possession. Redmond switches it on to Dan Williams. Williams looks to go forward. His first touch of the ball isn't what he'd have wanted to, as he puts it out of touch. Ben Wilson tries to win it ahead of Philip Mooney, but it gets there first, the Caernarfon defender, Carl Harrison. Little drop of the shoulder to get away from Jordan Williams. Forward to Brad Young now. Brad Young, little drop of the shoulder to get away from Danny Redmond, but it's a brilliant tackle from Ben Clark in midfield. Mendes will pick up the loose ball. Now out to Gossett, the number 8. Gossett out wide to Caron Williams. Williams puts it into the back post. Little push in the back from Sears, and the referee has just given that a very cynical foul. Edwards out to Maguy. So half an hour left of this game. It's currently 2-1 to the New Saints. Maguy will carry it forward. Dan Williams back to his goalkeeper Jack Edwards. Maguy goes forward, lovely pass from him into Ben Wilson. Wilson tries to spin Mooney, it's good defending from him. Thrown into midfield to Holden. Holden first time flick back to Corness, and it's a lovely pass from Dom Corness out to Marshall. Now on the halfway line with Redmond. Redmond sweeps it forward, but it looks like it might have taken a little nick. Referee says no though, but just a little highlight back to that bag from Corners.
Yeah, really, really good.
Gossett. Now it's with Harrison. His clearance is against Jordan Williams. Good press from the centre forward. So Roberts' clearance. Corness wins the first ball. Mendes recycles possession though. Now with Morgan Owen at right back for Caernarfon. He'll go long up the right wing to Brad Young. Lovely little touch from him. Brad Young looking to beat everyone. He's still got the ball as well. It's brilliant skill. Little reverse step over as well. Morgan Owen plays it forward, intercepted by Corness. Now Redmond up to the halfway line for Jordan Williams. clipped over the top towards the run of Ben Wilson, who could be in here. Ben Wilson using his pace, gets a shot away. It's a good save from Connor Roberts, and it's headed off high into the corner from Philip Mooney, but great save again from the goalkeeper.
Important save, otherwise Caernarfon are out of the game, I think.
So corner here for the New Saints. Again, it's deep into the back post. Carl Harrison wins the first ball, and Sears can drive away from it. There's a switch, and you can see it's a really important tackle from Danny Redmond. Looks the referee's given the foul. I don't see how that is a foul, do you, Joe?
I thought he won the ball. It's an amazing tackle from Danny Redmond.
Morgan will play it quickly, but referee's pulled it back for the injury. Sears has stayed down. So Roberts will take this free kick. Clark. Brad Young presses Holden. Looks like the foul. The referee does give it against Brad Young. So TNS have a chance to clear their lines again. What have you made of this second half so far?
I think TNS have been all over Caernarfon, and I think if the next goal is going to happen, it's going to be TNS's, and it'll kill the game.
So Ben Wilson looks to hold the ball up from Philip Mooney. Clark clips it up the pitch. Holden tries to flick it on. He's flicked it straight to Ryan Sears. Now it's out to Caron Williams. Williams to Lasana Mendes. Little half turn from him. Redmond's press forces him back to Carl Harrison. Harrison out to Morgan Owen. Farrell picks up a good position. Looks like a foul from Darren Thomas, which is given, and it'll be a free kick to the New Saints.
Which is parked just outside the front entrance. If you return to your vehicle, move it immediately, please, as it is causing an obstruction. That's the owner of a black car, MK11OSM. Please move your car immediately, as it's causing an obstruction. Thank you.
It's not playing. So, sorry for the mix-up. We heard an announcement on the tannoy about a car, and we were debating whether it might have been mine, but it's not, so we can carry on with commentary as Mendes nearly gives the ball away. Mooney being pressed by Ben Wilson and lays it back off to his goalkeeper. Jordan Williams brings down the loose ball. Holden first time to Marshall. Lovely play this down the left side for TNS into the front post, and it's a free ball. The back post still not clear. Mendes can eventually clear it. Jordan Williams and the goalkeeper are both down into the box. Holden gets his head to it, and now the referee's eventually blown. Looks like a collision at the front post. I can hear Jordan groaning from here, so he's clearly in a lot of pain. But again, perfect chaos.
I thought it was going to be a goal. It's a great chance. It was a great play.
Thought
on the
Ben
left.
Wilson really should have scored at the
Yeah.
back post. Let's just hope these two are okay. Jordan Williams back onto his feet. Connor Roberts not so lucky.
You alright, Jord? Okay. Jord's alright, he was winded.
So Roberts still down. Just hope the former TNS goalkeeper is okay. It's good to see Jordan Williams back on his feet as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
He looks okay. He's a tough cookie though. I'm sure he'll carry on. Sorry if anyone that can hear our conversation on the mics, but I've just discovered that Joel is too young to remember the Brazil World Cup in 2014, and now I feel sick. He is old enough to remember this year's World Cup, though. So Connor is back on his feet and he's got the ball in hand. It's good to see. So we'll get this game back underway again after that disgusting revelation. Roberts throws it short to Mooney. Mooney to turn and play it forward. He gives the ball away though. Maguire. Williams back to Jack Edwards. Good goalkeeping from him, and it's long. Kyle Harrison drags Jordan Williams down. Referee says no though. Mendes is loose touch in midfield. Cornett is on it. Holden glimpses it into Jordan Williams. He bounces it back off to Clark. Clark on the top to Ben Wilson, who goes first. Just didn't need to hit that first time, did he, Joel?
Take a touch.
So it's a wasted opportunity there for TNS. Should have taken a touch like Mario Götze in the World Cup final that Joel doesn't remember. Connor Roberts. Mendes glances on the header to the run of Brad Young. Brad Young, lovely little Cruyff turn to try and get away from Marshall. Farrell's down with an injury, but Caernarfon can carry on. No head injury. Thomas onto Gossett, shot, and it hits the crossbar. It's so unlucky. Caernarfon so close to the equaliser, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely move. But such a good effort, just off the bar.
It helped that TNS were a man down during the move, but they don't have to stop the game if there's no head injury. So treatment will come on for Farrell, who's holding his head. It doesn't look like a good one for the new signing. Farrell limping off here. It looks like TNS are forced to make a change. Danny Davis, the experienced right back, is going to come on to replace him. He can also play at centre half. And the record signing, number 28, Ben Wilson, is going to come off for number 37, Isaac Jeffries. So 15 minutes left of this game, but you think there'll be quite a big chunk of stoppage time due to the injuries.
Yeah, definitely.
Jack Edwards' big kick. It ends up back at Edwards' feet after the contest in midfield. Mooney wins the first ball. Gossett brings that down on his chest. Gossett back to Mooney. Mooney. Harrison Mackay swipes at the clearance. Dan Williams will clear it further up the pitch, but the linesman has flagged that the ball had gone out of play.
Confirmation of the double substitution by the New Saints in the 75th minute. First of all, number 22, Danny Davis, has come on to replace number 15, Owen Farrell. And then number 37, Isaac Jeffries, has come on to replace number 28.
Corners, Clark battling with Mendes. Brad Young plays it back to Owen. Owen fires it into the feet of Darren Thomas. First time out to Sears. Morgan Owen. Lovely ball forward to Brad Young. Little back heel into the path of Rio Owen. And it looks like a combination of a great save and a great tackle from substitute Danny Davis straight into the action there.
Brilliant tackle, but again, brilliant back heel from Bradley.
You'd have to say, if anything's going to come for Caernarfon in this second half, it's going to come through Brad Young.
Yeah, definitely.
So corner for Caernarfon. Into the front post. Williams won the first ball. Brad Young lays it back out wide to Thomas. Back into the box from him. Williams wins the ball once again. Onto the edge of the box now. Rio Owen misses it first time, but he's collected the second ball. Onto Morgan Owen. He's going to be pressed by Isaac Jeffries. Isaac Jeffries eventually wins the ball back. Referees give a foul against Jeffries though. Don't agree with him there, do you, Joe?
No, I don't agree with him. Too soft.
I think the referee has bailed Morgan Owen out of a lot of trouble there.
Yeah.
He was last man being pressed for a potential counter-attack. So Thomas puts it into the box, and it's a good defensive header from Harrison Mackay. So it looked like Ryan Sears was just behind him.
Yeah, great defender.
So another corner from Darren Thomas. Jordan Williams doing his defensive duties once again. Morgan Owen goes to shoot from distance. It's onto the edge of the box. Holden will swipe it clear. Owen back out wide to Mooney. Brilliant first touch from him. Mooney into the box for Mendes. Great defending from Redmond though. And it's a good turn from him in his own box. And eventually can clip it out wide. Brilliant composure from the captain. Marshall forward to Jeffries. Jeffries, lovely first touch. Got two red shirts round him. Owen battling with Jeffries. And eventually he's got the foul. Good play from the substitutes. Marshall. Redmond, back to Marshall. Marshall, his back heel looks like it took a deflection, it did, and it's going to be a TNS throw-in. Jordan Williams being held off by Morgan Owen. He's got the corner. I'd say he hasn't got a goal today, but Jordan Williams has really impressed me with his hold-up play.
Keep going, come on, switch on.
Cornets puts it into the box. On the edge of the box now to Isaac Jeffries. Continues to run away from Rio Owen. Jeffries still going. Plays it against Rio Owen. Good, really good play from Isaac Jeffries.
He's been really good since he's come on.
The former Cardiff City youngster.
Tight to him, yeah?
So Clark puts it into the box. Darren Thomas clears it. Dan Williams, lovely pass. No, it's just a little bit of a miscommunication between him and Clark. He'll go out for the goal kick. Roberts. Mendes flicks it on. Marshall tries to keep it in, but to no avail. It's out for the throw-in for Caernarfon. Taken quickly by Sears onto Darren Thomas. He'll put the ball into the box. Looks like he's got way too much on that, and it's out for the goal kick. Wasted opportunity, to say the least.
Wasted opportunity, yeah.
There's been a substitution for the New Saints. Number 7, Dan Barton, the young former Cambridge United forward, has come on the pitch. Jordan Marshall has come off, meaning that Danny Redmond will go into left back. Just a little change of shape. Holden comes from the right and tucks in. Dan Barton will go on to the right wing for the New Saints in the last 10 minutes or so of this game. Gossett, Mooney. Lovely little clip out wide to Caernarfon Williams. Here's one more touch to Rio Owen now. Caernarfon put the ball into the box. Cornets can bring it down though. It's calm play from him, and as he hooks it forward, just looks like Mendes' favourite to get there, and he does get there. Back to his goalkeeper now. Dan Williams wins the first ball. Mackay wins the second ball. Mooney will bring it down back on his chest again. And he retains possession for Caernarfon. Now with Kyle Harrison back to his goalkeeper Roberts. Morgan Owen taps it back to his goalkeeper. Roberts up to the right wing to Sears. He glances it on, looking for Darren Thomas. Battling with Cornets. Ball won back by the New Saints. Holden to Redmond. Up the line to Jeffries now. He'll want to go one-on-one with Morgan Owen. Cuts inside. Mendes is over to support him, but Jeffries cuts inside the two of them, but it's a good tackle from Mendes to win the ball back. And now Caernarfon can come. Brad Young, lovely touch from him. And he can try and play it through to Rio Owen. He's put too much on it, and Jack Edwards will sweep up. But again, good. Everything's going to go through Brad Young. Davis. Mackay. Edwards. Redmond. Plays it against Sears. It hasn't gone out for a set piece though. He's being held up in his own corner and Sears pushes Redmond. Referee still saying no, and then the flag goes up eventually. Again, that's experienced play from Redmond. Yeah. You can tell he was trying to buy the foul. Looks like Sears is down again with an injury and they're asking for the substitution. So this looks to be the end of Ryan Sears' evening.
Yeah.
So I think he will be coming off Ryan Sears, but just yet to see who's going to come on to replace him. There's 4 minutes left of the 90, but you've got to say there's going to be a big chunk of added time. It's going to be the number 6 Lewis to come on. Number 6 Ewan Lewis to come on for Sears. And Jack Edwards can get us back underway with this free kick. So Edwards pumps that forward. Jordan Williams tries to glance it on. Carl Harrison will clear it. Good header from Danny Davis. Gossett out wide to Rio Owen. Good tackle from Dan Williams. He's going to dive in for the second. Brilliant play from Dan Williams. But they do win the ball back eventually. But such tenacity from Dan Williams.
Brilliant tackle.
Rio Owen out wide to Darren Thomas. Dan Williams gets back, but the throw-in's quick into Caernarfon Williams. Down the line, Dan Williams, safety first, no nonsense clearance, and now Jordan Williams can get underneath it. Mendes wins the second ball though and goes back to his goalkeeper. Redmond with the press. Ewan Lewis fouled by Redmond. Play continues though with the advantage. Mendes out to Carl Harrison. Down to the wing. Rio Owen, lovely touch on his chest. Got a lot of green and white shirts around him. He's dropped into midfield here. He switches it on to Ewan Lewis. Now Morgan Owen, he can deliver a ball into the box. Brilliant defending from Mackay. And the loose ball's with Caernarfon. Caernarfon out wide to Redmond. Redmond plays it against Morgan Owen. We'll just go back to that brilliant clearance from Mackay. Right place, right time from the defender.
And I don't think Bradley's going to miss from there.
No, that was the exact, would have been the exact same chance as his first goal in this game.
The winner of the TNS Player of the World for tonight's match, sponsored by Henstone Distillery, has been chosen as number 17, Jordan Williams.
So if you heard there, Henstone Distillery have given the man of the match to number 17, Jordan Williams. I think Danny Redmond's going to feel a bit aggrieved by that.
I would have given it to the
goal and assist, but Jordan has played very well today in terms of his hold-up play. Mooney, little drop of the shoulder. Now Ewan Lewis out to Morgan Owen. He's pushing further forward, put towards the front post. Brilliant defending again, this time from Danny Davis. And now Holden can play it forward to Jordan Williams. He's got to hold it up. He's on his own here. Plays it against Carl Harrison. Loose ball back with Holden. Williams. Now TNS have possession once again, and they have got the foul eventually, and that could be the first card of the game to Mendes. Referee is having a word with him, no, but we'll go back to defending. That's 2 tackles now from Danny Davis since he's come off.
Really important tackles.
We've just hit the 90th minute mark. Yet to see how much time will be added on. There's going to be 5 minutes of additional time from what I've just seen below me. 5 minutes added on. Thought there'd be a little bit more, to be honest with you.
I thought so too.
Flipped over the top to Jordan Williams. Williams battling in the box, bounces to Isaac Jeffries, and it's a brilliant block. It's a crucial block from Philip Mooney to keep this game alive. The attack's not over yet. Dan Barton now out wide to Dan Williams. Williams into the box. It's going to bounce at the back post. No one's there though. Holden's going to try and get to the loose ball. Darren Thomas will get there first. What a block from Philip Mooney.
That's definitely going in. Best block of the game I've seen.
Thomas, he'll play it up the line. Brad Young is intercepted by Danny Davis. Now with Caernarfon. Caernarfon, little clip switch to Dan Williams at right back. Good pass from him. Williams, a little bit of a loose pass into midfield. Mooney, Callum Williams. Gossett, you can see Caernarfon certainly believe they can get something out of this game. Now out onto left wing to Rio Owen. He tries to cut past Dan Williams, goes down a little bit too easily towards the referee. Jordan Williams now holding off Carl Harrison. Jordan Williams still battling, he's asking for the foul. Referee has given the throw in, he hasn't given the foul. Jordan Williams, I can't repeat what I've just heard him say, but certainly unhappy with the referee's decision not to give the foul. And I have to agree with him, he has been kick lumps out of today. And he hasn't really had much go his way, but he has got man of the match, so he's going home with a bottle of gin. So there's swings and roundabouts, but I don't think he'll care unless they win this game, as now Caernarfon can break onto the right wing for Morgan Owen. Lewis back to Harrison on the halfway line. Lewis, Gossett now, he can put the ball into the box. Williams can clear it. Mendes battling with Caernarfon. Caernarfon looks to have caught him quite high there. Referee's going to issue the yellow card to Caernarfon. Pretty much the first booking of the game, if I'm not mistaken. It's taken a while to come. Looks to be about 2.5 minutes left of added time here. Caernarfon have a free kick in a dangerous area. So Thomas's free kick. It's into the back post. No one gets a touch on it, and Philip Mooney's got to try and keep it in on the left wing. He does. Mooney plays it against Jordan Williams. He's worked so hard tonight. The centre forward doing his defensive duties a lot of the time. So Morgan Owen's long throw here. So Morgan Owen's long throw, headed away only to the edge of the box. Darren Thomas's shot takes a big block from Isaac Jeffries, and now TNS can break. Jeffries, he's got Dan Barton in front of him, but he's just going to take it to the corner, I think. Jeffries just wants to keep it in that corner. It's good game management from the youngster. They don't need to score again, and now they're back on the halfway line. They've got possession, TNS, with just over a minute to go of added time. Maguire. It's a brilliant switch from Harrison Maguire onto Holden. He lets it run to Jeffries. Jeffries cuts inside, gets his shot away, and it's into the hands. It's going to bounce. Jordan Williams gets his shot away, and it's a brilliant save from Roberts. Jordan Williams, I feel like, has done everything but score tonight.
Amazing save again.
His former teammate has really kept him at bay there.
Connor Roberts, been amazing this match.
He often is. It's a corner to the New Saints.
Hey, George, hey, who's the shot?
As you can imagine, there's no rush to take this corner from TNS. So Williams will hold this up in the corner. Plays it against the red shirt, but the flag's been given the other way, and it's a Caernarfon throw-in. Mooney can clear it up the pitch. Redmond's underneath it. He heads it back into the corner. Headed forward again by Caernarfon Williams. Good defending from Holden to hook it away. Play still continues. We're past the 5 minutes now. Carl Harrison will lump that forward. Has to be a big header from a TNS shirt, and it is. And the second ball's won by Corness, and that is full-time. TNS win 2-1 against Caernarfon at home. They had to work hard for that, really, really hard. What have you thought of the game, Joel?
An amazing match. I think there's been amazing saves from Connor Roberts, but it's amazing.
Yeah, they've had to work really, really hard in this second half. Jordan Williams with the man of the match. Despite not getting a goal, he was superb tonight.
TNS, I think I've said they struggled in the first half, but they came into the second half with a different mindset, and they've been absolutely brilliant. They've deserved the win.
So it is 2-1 here at full time at Park Hall Stadium. TNS get the 3 points. I hope you've enjoyed having my guest here, Joel. He's been brilliant. I'm sure you all would agree. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and that is good night from me and Joel.
Thank you.